Today on Filmed in Utah, it's all about the cast of Proper Manors. I've got Guy Nardulli here with me here on the set of Proper Manors. And Guy, tell me a little bit about your character in the show.
Well, I play the older sibling, the older brother, Antonio Sereno, Alessandro's son, Blanche's stepson. The character itself, I'm the straight-laced guy. Like, I was a bad kid, younger, matured a little bit, and I'm trying to show my younger brothers the way. You know, try to teach them how to do things the right way, not the wrong way, and kind of help my dad run the business a little bit. Yeah.
Now, is this the family business, or which business are you referring to?
It is the family business. It's a business that we like to keep close to our chest. You know, keep our cards to ourselves, not let anybody know what we're doing. But
Well, then we might not want to talk about it too much because people are watching.
oh no, absolutely, I don't want to say too much about what we do. But let's just say this: it will be entertaining, and there will be a lot of different twists and turns, and you guys will be shocked to see what can happen.
Now, Guy, you have some serious experience coming into this role. You've been on other soap operas before. Can you give us a little bit of background on your acting experience for our audience that may not be familiar with your career?
Yeah, absolutely. Been in the industry for going on to 9 years now. Was fortunate enough to be on a number of soap operas. I was on General Hospital. I worked on Young and the Restless, Passions. I've guest starred on House. Every cop show that's out there, you've probably seen me on somewhere, somehow. Couple films here and there. Still waiting for that big break. So, hey, Scorsese, give me a call.
Scorsese, forget about that. This is Utah. This is the big break because this is becoming the new mecca of Hollywood. Everyone's wanting to do their films here. What drew you to this project of Proper Manors, a soap opera that's really homegrown, being a web-based series? What attracted you to this role?
Well, I've known Pietro, one of the creators of the show, for years, and he's had this set up for, like I said, for years, and he's told me about it. I love him, you know, and anything that he wanted to do, I would have jumped on. If I was making $10 million a film, or if I'm making, you know, deferred pay, whatever it was that he wanted to do, I was going to jump on the project with him because he's just an amazing man. The project itself is above and beyond what I could imagine. I mean, my character is fun to play with. The other roles that you can just read in the scripts, and you guys will be amazed to see what's going to come out of this. And just to be in Utah, I've never been to Utah. So, I mean, what better way to start and introduce myself to the people of Utah than to bring in Proper Manners and just go, hey, this is it. I mean, look what I get to see.
I know, it's beautiful. I mean, here we are. It's the first part of spring, really, and we're getting all of our seasons the way we should get it. Out in LA, it's always summer, so you're not really experiencing any of that.
I love it. I love it. I'm originally from Chicago, so, you know,
Yeah,
being in LA for
coldest
9
weather
years.
ever.
Oh, my God. And being in LA for 9 years, it's like, okay, beach, water, sun. Oh, who needs it, right? But to come here, snow-capped mountains. I mean, the trees don't have leaves yet. I mean, the colors. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing state.
I've got Walter Platz here with me, and he is playing one of the fathers in Proper Manors that's coming from a dubious past, it sounds like. Can you tell me a little bit about your character in the soap opera?
Well, Alessandro, we don't know that he comes from a dubious past. Yet that might be
That may be an assumption on my end.
That might be an assumption. We know that he is rich and he's a businessman and a mysterious past. And
I don't know how I came to that assumption then.
so, well, but there's some mystery in there, which will unfold, I guess, throughout the thing. Some mysteries that Alessandro probably doesn't know yet, or will soon find out. So, but we're not going to tell you what that is.
Well, no, because ultimately we're excited to see a soap opera, first off, being made in Utah. I don't think that's ever been done. And secondly, we're excited that it's all Utah-based talent and crews being brought into this project. I think we have a few actors coming from out of state.
Yeah, we have a couple.
But mostly this is a homegrown project. What has attracted you to playing this character for the show?
I play characters which I'm a character actor, and if the role fits me, there are not a lot of roles out there for 60-year-old guys, and when you get the opportunity like this to play what we hope will be a major character in the soap opera, and they don't write me out after 2 episodes, then you love that opportunity. And so that's what what's attracted to me is I hope I can develop this character and make you believe that I am the father of these sons, Medeo and Antonio and Joey. So.
And what are your goals for this project? Because a soap opera could go on indefinitely. What are your personal goals that you'd love to see happen with this show?
To go on forever. No, I'm at the age where a long acting career is not an option for me. So if it lasted 10 years, that would be fantastic. If it lasted 5 years, that would be fantastic. I would love to see it go on and on and on. And my ultimate dream would be I would become one of the major characters in the soap opera, and maybe it would go to cable or network television. Although soaps on network and cable are becoming somewhat passe, so now it's the internet's turn.
It's the internet's turn, and maybe even local television stations, instead of doing it on networks, more focusing it on, like, say, like a station like KJDN in Cache County or Emory Telecom that only focuses on Utah-produced shows that can still bring in a profit.
And that would be fantastic. I would love that. I would, if it's only local, that would be fantastic. I would love to see it go even, national. Well, we could go. I have no idea. I'm not a producer. I'm not the director. But I'll tell them you could put it on local shows, have them see the first run, and then we could go to internet.
There you go.
So, yeah.
All sorts of options out there.
Yes.
And that's the best thing about a project like this, is because it's not being run by a major studio head and it's not being run by a network, we have that freedom to really experiment with the format of the show and see what works best for this type of program.
And I'm very impressed with the talent that I've worked with so far, because sometimes when you do locally produced, not to disparage, we have some great local actors here. I've worked with great local actors. We also have some that don't reach what I would say is Hollywood quality, and everyone I've worked with here is Hollywood quality, and I'm just impressed with it. So
excellent. Well, Walter, thanks for taking a few minutes. When we come back, we have even more cast of Proper Manners here on Filmed in Utah. I'd like to take just a moment to say thank you to all those that support Filmed in Utah. It's through your efforts as filmmakers or support services that help keep this show going. I'd really like to thank all those that have been able to help Filmed in Utah financially. Without your support, we wouldn't even be able to get to the locations where these filmmakers are filming at. So once again, thank you so much for your support in Filmed in Utah. If you would like information on becoming a sponsor, you can find that at filmedinutah.com.